to introduce her to you before we get started. She's my new baby, and she's just super sweet, super cuddly, and she's a lot of fun. But because she's still a baby, she's really shy. And yeah, she gets scared really easily too, so can't talk too loud. But she's a very sweet little baby girl. So she's about 3 months old right now. She's a Holland Lot bunny rabbit. And she likes to hop out of my arms, so I'm gonna let her do that now. You can kind of watch. Hi, baby. Oh, so cute, baby. Mwah. She matches my carpet. Hey. Oh, here. Go over there in case she pees. Okay. Take her over there. Okay, I'm gonna get started, so be really quiet, okay? Okay, sweet baby. Careful. So let's go ahead and get started. Today's video is very basic. It's very, very beginner, and this video is perfect if you've just had a baby, or you're healing from an injury, or maybe you've never done yoga in your entire life and you just want to get started with something simple. Then this video is for you. So let's get started. So I always start with a focus on the breath by resting your hands on your knees, closing your eyes, and just take a moment here, usually about a minute, to just let go of all of your thoughts and relax your body and really just get in tune with your breath. So inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose or your mouth, but definitely always inhale through your nose, no matter what. Now as you inhale, feel your breath come into your nose, down your body, filling up your stomach with your breath. So your stomach expands as you inhale, and when you exhale, your stomach draws in to help push your breath back out of your body. So continuing that breath throughout the practice, and I'll do another video on breath work and like what it means and everything, but for now we'll just keep moving on. So as you breathe, bring your chin to your chest, stretching the back of your neck, and on your inhale, rotate your head over to the right, feel your shoulders draw down. Exhale back to your chest. Inhale to the other side, and exhale back down. Inhale over to the right again and back. Exhale to the left and down, and then switch direction. Inhaling, exhale, inhale your head back up, and on your next inhale, lean forward. Open your chest, draw your shoulders back, lift your chin. Exhale, round your back out, chin to chest, elongate your arms. And inhale forward again. Moving front to back with your breath. This is called spinal waves. Doing this for several breaths. Take your time. Then begin to add on, making one big circle with your torso from the waistline up. So bring your torso over to the left and back on your exhale, chin to chest. Inhale over to the right and forward. Exhale, and just continue making these nice big circles. Feeling a stretch in your core, in your back. Keeping both sides of your seat rooted on your mat or the floor, wherever you're at. And then you'll want to switch direction. And I'm not sure how many circles we did, but typically about 5 circles on each side, in each direction. And then make your way back up to a seated position and inhale your arms up overhead. As you exhale, draw your arms down to the right. So place one hand in front, one in back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist, looking over your right shoulder. Take a few breaths here, full breaths. Inhalation, come back to center. And exhale down to the left. Remember to inhale as you lengthen, and when you exhale, you're twisting, looking over your left shoulder. Let's inhale back to center after a few breaths. Exhale. And you can do this again. Inhale. Exhale. Rest your hands back on your knees and take some shoulder rolls back. Slow, big ones. Take your time. Really feel every little stretch, every sensation. Then resting your shoulders down completely. Coming back to your breath. If you'd like, you can take a moment to set an intention for your practice. And if you're doing that, it can really be whatever you want. It can be a positive affirmation, a dedication to someone or something. It can be a goal that you're trying to achieve. It could simply just be an intention of some sort. But just take a moment and figure out what that is and allow your body to really feel that mentally and physically. Just kind of let it resonate within you for a moment. Take your time here. And once you're done and you've really felt that really strong and powerful feeling, then you're going to inhale your arms back up. Exhale, bring them down in front of you, and see if you can just kind of roll forward onto your hands and knees right from your seated position. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing better. Now you can always undo your legs and then come onto your hands and knees if that's more comfortable. So once you've come into position, your hands should be under your shoulders, knees under hips. Drop your belly, arch your back, and lift your chin on an inhalation. Oh, and the tops of your feet should be flat, by the way. As you exhale, round your back out, bring your chin to your chest and your gaze to your belly button. This is called cat-cow. You want to move with your breath, connect your breath with your movement, taking your time. Then make your way back to tabletop with a flat back. Draw your belly button up towards your spine and inhale to lift your right arm and your left leg. Keep your gaze down and come back to your breath. Extend through your right fingertips and your left toes, holding here for a few breaths. And you're going to lower and inhale your left arm, right leg come up. Holding for a few breaths, take your time. And on an exhale, you're going to lower. Now, if you'd like, you can continue doing that on both sides a few times. You can even alternate, like inhale to lift your right arm, left leg. Exhale. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale. And switch back and forth a few times. Let's bring the knees apart now, feet together, and take a child's pose. Bring your seat all the way back, extend your arms, and lower your head to rest. Feel your shoulders release here. On an inhalation, lift your head and let your hands slide towards you as you come up onto your heels, so your seat's on your heels. Roll your shoulders back again. And inhale, arms come up. Exhale. Inhale, come up onto your knees. And exhale, come back down. And bring your hands flat, spreading your fingers wide. Bring your knees back and tuck your toes for a downward facing dog. Lift your hips and take a little bend in your knees. Keep your arms straight, let your head dangle, and bring your gaze between your shins. You can pedal your heels back and forth. On your next breath, look forward and walk your way to your hands. Now you're going to take your time here and you're going to try to get your feet as close to your fingertips as you can without lifting your fingertips off of your mat. Once you get here, just stay here and breathe. Stretch the back of your legs. Let your head hang. Just shake your head out a little bit. Take some yeses and some nos. Take a breath. And as you inhale, bring it all the way up for mountain. Reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So just come up part way. Exhale to lower. And inhale to step your right leg back for a low lunge. You're going to lower your knee and hold here. So the top of your right foot is flat. And your left foot's between your hands. Your left knee should be right above your left ankle. Inhale to lift your right leg now and step your left leg back for a high plank. You can modify by coming onto your knees, okay, and then exhale to come all the way down. Inhale to come up part way. And as you do, draw your shoulders all the way back, open your chest. This is cobra. Exhale, down dog. Push through your hands, push through your knees. Tuck your toes and bring your hips back up high. Keeping that bend in your knees so that your back is flat. Then walk your way back to the top. as close to your fingertips as you can, and inhale to come back up. Exhale, forward fold. So we'll go through that again, just a little bit faster. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, you're going to step your left leg back this time. And we're going to hold it here in this low lunge. It's a modified low lunge. And on an inhale, tuck your left toe as you lift your left leg and step your right leg back, plank or modified plank, so you're on your knees. Exhale to lower. Inhale to come up part way. Exhale, down dog. And walk your feet back to the top. Inhale for mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step your right leg back, low lunge. And this time we're going to move front to back. So as you move back, your left leg straightens. Bring your heel just barely touching, your seat barely touching your right heel. Then come forward. Lean into your front knee enough to feel that deep hip flexor stretch on the right side. Then you're going to go back. Exhale as you go back. Inhale as you go forward. And the next time you come forward, you're going to step it back to down dog. So tuck your right toe, lift your right leg, step your left leg back, downward facing dog, and walk your way back to the top to your fingers. Inhale, mountain. You're coming all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale. Inhale for plank. Step your left leg back. Low lunge, and we're going to rock it front and back like we did on the other side. Straighten your right leg. Inhale, bring it forward. And remember, you're moving with your breath here. You're moving nice and slow. And about 5 times on each leg. Front and back one time is 1 time, which I'm not counting, sorry. But you should count, keep it even. And then once you come forward again, you're going to tuck your left toe, lift your leg, step your right leg back. High plank or low plank. Low plank is on your knees. Exhale, chaturanga, lower. Inhale to come up part way. And exhale, down dog. Begin to walk your way back to the top, all the way to those fingertips, and inhale for mountain. Exhale, forward fold. And let's do a little chair pose, so only an inch or two of space between your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards your ears. Sit back. Engage your core muscles here. And you want a nice flat back, so if you're arching your back here, kind of bring your tailbone forward. And you'll feel all these muscles working here. So bring your hands to your heart center and hold long enough to feel a little bit of a burn. Then exhale, forward fold. Don't hold for a long period of time, as this is a basic yoga practice here. And as you come into forward fold, take several breaths, breathing well. And inhale, bring it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, you're going to just walk your legs back to a down dog this time. Let your head dangle, press your chest to your thighs, take that bend in your knees, and breathe here. You're going to take several breaths. On your inhale, lower your knees, come back down, and you're going to just shimmy side to side. So just kind of let your body relax here, let your hips relax, and you might be able to pop anything that needs to be popped or stretched. Feeling a hip stretch as you move to each side. Then slowing it down, you're going to bring your right knee forward between your hands. Let your left leg kind of slide back a little bit and bring your right foot out wherever you feel comfortably challenged. It doesn't have to be way up here. It can be down here, but you want to feel a pretty good stretch. You want to keep the weight of your body even between right and left sides. Then you're going to lower all the way down. Find a place to rest your head comfortably. This is called pigeon pose, and you're going to hold this pose for at least 1 minute. Let your shoulders relax. And as you melt into this pose, I want you to notice what you're feeling in your body, so that when you inhale, you're inhaling awareness, and when you exhale, you're exhaling away whatever you want to let go of. Could be mental, physical, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to release, just imagine letting it go with every exhale. So after about a minute or so here, you're going to inhale to lift your head, coming back onto the palms of your hands. Bend your left knee, pointing your left toes to the sky. Keep your shoulders back and down, and feel a stretch in your left quadricep muscle here. Then exhale to lower and bring your knees together back to tabletop pose. So you're on your hands and knees again. And inhale your left knee forward. So we're just moving to the other side. Slide your right leg back. Bring your left foot outward. Find that place. And lower down. Remember to keep the weight evenly placed between both sides of your body. Rest your forehead. Remember to breathe in that awareness and exhale away whatever's not serving you. And after about a minute or so, you're going to inhale to make your way back up. Bend at your right knee, point your toes to the sky as you lift and open your chest. Breathing. And slowly release your leg. Come back to tabletop. Spread your fingers, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Then make your way back to your fingertips. And inhale for mountain. So next thing we're going to do is a basic standing balancing pose. So remain standing, and what you're going to do is you're going to root down all four corners of your right foot, and you're going to lift your left foot, holding on to your left foot with your left hand, and inhale to raise your right arm. So I'm going to demonstrate, but I won't be in the whole video. I don't have like the best setup yet, but I'm working on it. But you'll only, I think, see half of my body. So I'll demonstrate. But remember, you want to have your right arm raised, and you're going to be holding on with your left foot. So you're going to balance, try not to hold on to anything, but if you feel like you need support, stand near something just in case, you know, if that makes you feel more safe. So it looks like this. And you're going to pull your foot into your glute muscle as close as you can as you stand nice and tall. And just try to hold here for 1 minute. And after you've held that for a minute, slowly make your way out, and you're going to go to the other side. So you're going to root down all four corners of your left foot. So your left arm is going to be raised, and we're going to hold on to our right foot. So here we go. Slowly making your way out when you're done, and then you're going to move into a yogi squat. So you're going to bring your feet like outer hip width distance, like even outside of your hips, pointing your toes out.